everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 1. I am still joined by my brother Jesse.
Hello!
And last we left off, we were talking with the healer. Did we ask her about the reward?
Oh, I don't remember.
We may as well. I will give 6 gold to the person who returns my ring. It was a gift from when I graduated from the College of Healing. Okay. No. You're not talking to me. It's a good way to make sure that you know. Okay, potions are actually a good thing to ask about because it tells you, like, what you can buy for yourself and gives you kind of a hint of some of the things that might be happening later in the game. I'll make and sell healing potion, power potion, vigor potion, and undead unguent. How do you pronounce that? Unguent?
I'm gonna go with unguent or unguent.
Unguent? It interrupted me. Okay. Healing potion should be pretty self-evident. Vigor restores your stamina. Power actually restores your mana. But what's this undead thing? Undead unguent is used to drive off the minor undead, such as zombies or floating spirits. It doesn't last long, so you should use it near where you are going to encounter such things. Hint, hint, we might be encountering these things. Let's ask about zombies! There are not too many zombies in this land. Too damp, I suppose. There are some floating spirits, I have heard. Okay. Floating spirits are the ghosts which usually hang around graveyards at night. They are dangerous, so don't go near them unless you have undead unguent first. To whom are you trying to speak? The air behind her. And magic. I have the skill to use my magic to create potions. I am a bit proud about it. Not everyone can do that, you know. Alright. Well, and spell components is also actually an important thing to ask because we can find these things out in the world and bring them back to her both for money and for another quest. But more on that later. I always need ingredients for making potions. Right now I need some of Aranus flowers, magic mushrooms, troll beard, and let me think. Oh yes, cheetah claws. I will be happy to pay you if you bring me some. I'll also buy back any empty flasks you have so that I can recycle them. Waste not, want not, after all. Okay. I'm not going to ask about all of these, but mandrake root is a good thing to ask about. Mandrake root is used in a variety of spells, mostly for evil purposes. Mandrake must be pulled from a dead man's grave at midnight. That root is particularly powerful. So a dead man's grave, and undead unguent, and floating spirits, and zombies. I mean, clearly this is all going to sunshine and rainbows, right?
Yes.
And flowers. I use flowers from Arana's Peace to the north in nearly all my potions. They have some of the magic of the place even when they are dried. I will pay you 5 silvers for a flask full of flowers. You don't really put them in a flask, though. Ask about Arana's Peace. Almost due north of here is the meadow called Arana's Peace. It is a very magical area, and I understand that it is a place of safety. It is beautiful all year, for the flowers are always in bloom. Well, sounds like a excuse me. It's a lovely spot. And we don't... Well, we should probably ask about the brigands, just because it is plot relevant. Those brutes. I'm always having to heal someone they've beaten up and robbed. I hate thieves. Like the thief who stole your ring! Let's ask about the leader, actually. The farmer. I heard the brigand leader ordering those nasty men to bring poor Heinrich here after they hurt him so. I gave them all a good scolding, you can imagine. Wait. The brigand leader ordered them to bring Heinrich to the healer. Does that make sense?
It's a little bit of foreshadowing, and also earlier, if you remember, it was during the robbery with Abdullah, none of the men were killed. Yeah,
that doesn't seem right for brigands, does it? I mean, they just kill and take. That's weird. Anyway, would you believe the brigands almost killed him a while back? Fortunately, their leader made him bring Heinrich here where I could heal him, which I already said, but I'm being redundant in case you ask me multiple questions. Anyway, we're effectively done here. We don't need to ask her about anything else. Oh, by the way, if you happen to find a ring on your adventures, I lost my favorite gold ring. I will give a reward to the one who returns it. What's this? There's something shining in the nest. It's made of twigs, leaves, and herbs, probably stolen from the healer's garden. There's a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. Well, let's get it. Yeah. Oh, I guess that's not gonna work.
Oh, but you can tell it just glinted. There's something glinting in the nest.
Yeah. So you pick up a few small rocks. And let's pick up a handful more. You are carrying so much that you can hardly move. You'd better drop something soon.
Well, we're about to do that.
Yep. Yep, it glinted again. Alright, well, let's kill the bird.
Don't kill the bird! Oh, okay.
It flew away. Okay. And this will also grind up our throwing skill. Wait, is this... Yeah.
You want to... I know this sounds really silly, but I think you want to actually position it so that the rocks are just slightly above the nest.
Well, I think that they still... Like, my throwing skill is probably going up as we go here. I think. Let's see. Yeah, throwing is going up.
Yeah.
Throwing up! Okay.
Oh, but your stamina is also dropping, too.
Yeah, but we'll be able to rest soon. You're no longer overloaded. That's a load off your mind.
I just think... I remember when we would play this game that I have to position the rocks a certain way. I mean, maybe you can just throw it over and over again, but...
I really think that, yeah.
Oh, look at that!
You see a glinting object in the remains of the nest. You pick up a shiny gold ring. How did we know that it was in there?
Dun, da, da, da.
Alright, let's drop... You drop one of your small rocks. I don't need them.
One. Well, you don't
You
need
drop
all
your...
of them.
What was it?
You don't need all of them. I mean, eventually you'll need rocks again, but you can pick them up anywhere.
Literally just go around the... Literally bend down and pick them up anytime. You politely knock on the door. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open and come on in.
I think it's interesting that she locks the door to her business.
Well, given the brigands...
Ah...
I would too. Especially because she does have at least... I mean, if she has the magical ability to produce potions, that would be something that I could see them coming after her for. Okay, I'm talking a little bit
as long as they don't knock.
Yeah. Alright, let's give her back her ring. Oh, thank you for finding my ring! How I've missed this. Here are 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward.
Oh no. Oh!
You put the reward away, and you tell her she is welcome as you leave to avoid being kissed again.
Yeah, she's got a little swagger. She's following you out the door.
Well, she did manage to just kiss a handsome young man. We are actually overloaded. Not super much. Yeah, I can only pick up 6 more pounds of stuff. But, 50 times 0.2...
Why, that's like 5.
But I do have a lot of heavy stuff. I will have to build up the strength. Fortunately, there are ways to do that in this game. But, there's this big obvious castle in the distance. You can't see much of the gatekeeper over the battlements. Alright. Well, let's try talking to him. Name!
My name's Carl. This is the castle of Baron Stephen von Spielberg. I don't know why. He just sounds like he would have a voice like that.
Well. Job!
You're like, no, Jesse. No, he wouldn't. The stable keeper could use a strong young person to help clean out the stables.
Kelp.
Kelp.
Clean out.
It doesn't pay much, but it is good, honest work. If you would like to take the job, come on in.
Alright. Baron!
My lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter.
He would actually have to shout up to him, wouldn't he? Floss?
Oh, Lord. 10 years ago, the Baron's daughter Elsa was stolen away by magic. 5 years back, the Baronet Bonnard von Spielberg went on a hunt from which he did not return. This was all clearly a part of Baba Yaga's curse. Bet you we're going to learn about the curse!
There is a curse there, but let's ask about Elsa. Elsa?
Elsa von Spielberg was a lovely young child with braided blonde hair and bright blue eyes like a mother's the Baroness used to have.
Her multiple mothers.
A large winged creature flew over the castle walls, grabbed Elsa, and vanished before the guards could fire upon it. We searched everywhere for her, but to no avail.
You're adding more twang with every sentence. That was too his lip motion too.
Even the gesture. Oh damn! The Baron sent a troop of guards to stone Baba Yaga's hut, but I think their skulls sit atop her fence. Elsa von Spielberg would be about 18 now.
18? Okay.
18.
Oh, we can't ask about Oh wait, we've entered a new. What?
Another tree.
Okay, we actually know pretty much all of this anyway. Curse!
The Baron ordered Baba Yaga to leave, and she first cursed the graveyard. When he then sent the Baron guards after her, only their captain returned to the castle. The captain spoke the words, "Hear me, almighty Baron, thou hast angered me, and thus you are cursed. All that you value shall you lose, all that you treasure shall be taken from you," in a strange voice.
It sounded a lot like mine.
It sounded a little like this. The captain then dissolved into a pool of yicky blackness.
Sticky.
Well, I call it yicky.
I love how we're doing. He just walked away.
He's like, "Fuck this, I'm out." Oh wait, I'm back.
If you're gonna make fun of the way I say things. Alright, we don't really have to ask anything else. Oh, although, reward.
There's still a reward offered for the safe return of the Baronet and Elsa von Spielberg of 50 gold. For the capture or death of the Brigand Warlock, there is also a reward of 50 gold. For the capture and death of the Brigand Leader, there is the reward of 50 gold and the title of Hero of Spielberg.
Can you let me in?
Just a minute while I'll raise the gate.
He just like shakes the gate as he waits. Like his hands are on the bars and he's just rattling them. Open up! Open up! I want in! Okay. I think I've been loud enough for one day. Alright. Here we are inside the castle gates.
Huzzah.
To the left.
To the left, to the left. Oh.
To the barracks. The troops once proudly followed this crest. This guard looks like he is either very tired or very lazy. I'm not here to answer your stupid questions. Go talk to Carl the gatekeeper. He talks to anyone about almost anything. Well,
it's true. I mean, he does.
Oh. This guy.
Pwang, pwang, twing, twing, wah.
Damn, he's good with a sword. The man has the muscles of a trained athlete and is apparently quite skilled with the sword. Shall you?
Shall you?
Go ahead.
If you are addressing me, sir, you must respect me enough to address me to my face.
I'm coming over then. He is the weapon master.
What do we say to death? Not today. I am the weapon master, expert swordsman and trainer.
Okay. Sword!
The sword is the finest of all weapons. It requires an equal measure of skill and strength.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay then.
Skills.
The skills of the sword are thrust, swing, parry, and dodge. Timing of such actions is critical to the success of the fighter.
This could be really heavily coded innuendo.
Very true.
Practice?
Practice is the way to refine and improve one's skills.
Yes. That is like literally the definition. Thank you. Friendship?
Why are we asking about... Please don't bore me, young adventurer. Ask me about something more interesting. Why would you even think about... Have you asked anybody else to be a friend, you know?
Would you like to be my friend?
I know we just met, but... Fighting is both an art and a skill. It is a skill in the use of muscle strength and the agility of control. It is an art in outwitting and outmaneuvering the opponent. I am, of course, the skilled artiste. Do you fight?
Yes.
And of course, you say yes, but... Oh, I am a skilled teacher as well as a skilled fighter. For a mere gold coin, I will be glad to give you some practice and some pointers on how to better your skills. Will you pay for a lesson?
And I'm going to say not right now.
Because you're exhausted.
Yeah. Can I move? Oh.
You cannot escape him.
But yeah, because literally you saw the little dialogue box that came up that said you are so exhausted that everything you do hurts. That means that the stamina has actually run out. It's set to 0, and it actually will affect your health. If you have no stamina and you don't rest, it will actually start bringing your health down. And actually, if you go into battle, you will automatically die. Because you will pass out at the sight of any kind of monster. So, what we are going to do is we are going to rest for, 60 minutes?
Yeah. You'll have to do it probably a couple of times, but check it.
Well, after 60 minutes, that brings it up about halfway. That should work. Oops, whoops. I did not mean to do that, but, shall I?
You looking for some work?
Why not? Exhaust ourselves further.
Good. Come in here and take a rake.
And this is a cutscene. With music.
Do 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 do. Don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. They all have southern accents, by the way, at the castle.
I guess. Whew.
Well, that was quick. Okay, come on over here.
The stableman hands you some coins and says,
"Now you're 5 silvers richer."
All of
I've
that
always wondered what that pile of white is right there. Is that like a melted horse or pure cocaine, or I don't even know what that is.
It's water.
Yeah?
Here that the eye's on.
Yeah.
That's water. That's a pool.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure that's water, and we're not going to question whether or not it's water or not.
Can we try snorting it?
It doesn't even let me look at it. Let's try touching it. There's nothing to do there.
Okay. I always wondered, ever since I was a kid, I'm like, what is that? It just looks like a blob of white.
A low-looking lout. He could use some cleaning up. The Baron was once known for his many fine and noble steeds. Only a few aging animals remain in his stable. Well, I can't imagine he would be terribly happy to try and maintain a huge fleet. So it's mid-afternoon on day 2. And we are going to be definitely too exhausted to fight this guy. But we are going to want to train with him, especially as a fighter. That's one of those, I don't think he actually fights with anyone but a fighter. Like, everyone else, like, can I fight with you? And he'll be like, no, fuck off.
That's exactly what he says, too.
I mean, almost verbatim. Hey! The centaur stops raking as you approach.
So
And...
what kind of voice should Heinrich Ferven have?
You can call him Horsefeather, because that's the English definition. Yes, the last name, I can't pronounce it, but the English translation is Henry Horsefeather. Unfortunately, we're going to have to find out what voice he has next time on Let's Play Quest for Glory 1. So, I hope to see you then.
Alright, I can't wait to try out his voice.
Alright, bye!
Okay, bye.